Hi, my name is Paxton Hightower, and an interesting fact about me and my family is that my baby just turned 6 months old yesterday. Today, I'll be speaking to you about Go Teal for Growth by Pradeep Rahu, published April 1st, 2020. This article starts off by talking about four different types of business structures or organizational structures outlined by Frederick Lalau's book, Reinventing Organizations. First, there's a red type organization. This type has a central figure that holds the ultimate decision making power. Next is amber type, and this has a hierarchical pyramid structure, such as the Catholic Church. Next is orange. This entity is structured around innovation and goals such as profitability. Next is green, and this type of organization is focused on empowerment and providing value to all the stakeholders, not only to the shareholders like other big corporations, and it has an egalitarian type management style. Then it goes to talk about a new type of business structure, which is teal. And a teal organization focuses on a shared purpose. Each member focuses on that shared purpose and is working towards common goals and is able to clearly articulate how each of their tasks focus on meeting the customer's needs. There's three attributes that make a teal organization unique. The first is self-managing teams. So does this mean that there's no manager? Yes and no. Teal organizations operate on the principle of peer relationship, where everyone has decision-making power over their individual tasks, but they also need to coordinate with their other teams so that they are accomplishing success in all that they do. In short, employees manage themselves without having a managerial position over them that's micromanaging all their work. Next is expressive freedom. This is where there's an environment that fosters employees that are capable and willing to be themselves, leading to creativity, passion, and productivity. And lastly, the third aspect is evolutionary purpose. Employees in a teal organization are working towards a goal and want to fulfill the customer's needs. So tasks are prioritized and decisions made based on the outcome of what's going to be best for the customer. And so that requires them to change based on what the customers are providing to them, the feedback that they're getting in the shifting marketplace. This type of organization is ideal for small businesses because they're able to implement this type of organization without having a lot of disruption to their business structure that they already had. And it's scalable, so they can start young and have this as they get larger, because it's harder to implement when the organization gets a lot larger. Next is how do the elements of a teal organization contribute to better business performance? With self-managing teams, think of a senior management in other big companies. Are they really able to make informed business decisions with the small amount of information that they're given in a one-time meeting? But they do. But contrast that with self-managing teams that have all the knowledge of what's going on in that certain aspect of the company, and they're able to make wise business decisions that are focused on the customers and meeting market demands. Expressive freedom, how does that lead to better business performance? When employees are engaged, they're able to be more comfortable in the workplace and are able to be higher performers and be more productive. Other big corporations focus on their employees fitting a mold. And when you do this, the employees are more focused on doing that, trying to be what the organization wants them to be, rather than being the best professional that they can be. And last is evolutionary purpose. Change is constant in the business world. So companies either have to evolve or die. Adaptability is even more important for small businesses because they have less of the market share. So they have to adapt to what's going on in the competitive markets that they're in. Lastly, it just talks about how you need to do what you can. Organizations don't need to implement all three aspects all at once. Just do what you can to reap the benefits of each thing. There's no reason to overlook certain aspects of the teal model, and to realize the impact of smaller scale. You can do it just on a small scale before implementing it fully across an entire organization. And I totally believe that this will help organizations be the best that they can be.